Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Beyond the Barclay with me, Jez Davies. And I'm joined with my illustrious co-host this evening, Mr. Morgan Hewitt. Hello, Morgan. How are you?
Very well. Every time it's different. Every time it's illustrious or sexiest or best follicled. So I never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, my hair's, I don't know if you can see, I mean, our audio listeners on Spotify and Apple Podcasts definitely can't, but it's gone really flat at the moment. I don't know what's going on with it. It's definitely not the quick. Go on.
Yeah, but I mean, you're trying to compete with this.
It's absolute quiffage. That is unbelievable effort.
How are you?
Probably the best. Yeah, I'm all right. Other than the fact, yeah, I mean, this episode is going to go out in December, so just so everyone can remember what happened on Sunday just gone, I unfortunately witnessed the end of our 16-year domination in the East Anglian Derby. So, yeah, never mind. As I say, by the time this episode goes out, everyone will have forgotten about it. So, how are you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm okay. Just rocking and rolling, mate, as usual.
Good. All right. Well, without further ado, let's introduce our guest this evening. We are absolutely delighted to be joined with Chris from East Coast Pizza. Hello, Chris. How are you?
Hi there, Jez. I'm very well. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you. If you'd just like to perhaps introduce yourself, where you're from, and what East Coast Pizza is and what you guys do.
Yes, I'm Chris. I run and own East Coast Pizza Company. It's a mobile catering business, and we are serving our own pizzas all across Norfolk and Suffolk for our sins.
Yeah.
Can I say I met Chris in the summer. So I met you at one of my best friend's mum's summer shindigs. Anne-Marie Carter, God love you.
That's
Sam
the one,
Carter,
yeah.
And Pat.
We've done two times with her now as well, so she must say something there.
Yeah, you're doing well. And I really enjoyed it. It was really good. And plus it was just a nice little soiree. And then someone told me that you were a Norwich fan, and I was like, oh, interesting. Let's have a chat. And then obviously I strong-armed you into this. So hope you don't mind.
No, really happy to be here. Heart's pounding a little bit. I'm actually quite nervous, but
you don't need to be a rusty clowns. Honestly, it's nothing to be nervous about. I mean, if you were speaking to any other Norwich City podcast, there may be, but not us boys. You don't need to be nervous with us. But I think my question then to you, sort of as a bit of a follow up, is what's your all-time favourite pizza?
My all-time favourite pizza. I don't know. I really like something like with prosciutto on it, a bit of chili jam, maybe rocket, and just topped off a bit of parmesan. Nothing too crazy, but it's got all the bits on there that I think make solid pizza.
You're never reaching for that Domino's menu, are you? You're just making it yourself. Let's be honest.
No, to be honest, I haven't had Domino's in a long time now. There's nothing wrong with it, but that is, I don't know. My memories of Domino's is just salt overload essentially. So
fair enough.
Trying to avoid the hard now.
Yeah, absolutely. Other fast food pizza outlets are available. So I think perhaps if we move into some of the questions that we set you, Chris. So perhaps if you could tell us about your best NCFC related experience, please.
So I get there's a couple really come to mind, but I think my firm favourite was in the Worthington days. I had the season ticket holder. I was season ticket holder for the season that we got promoted and the Premier League season. And my absolute favourite moment of that Premier League season, because there weren't many of them, where when we beat Man United at home, and I will just never forget the whole stadium just literally just going easy when we scored. I think Mackenzie and Ashton scored.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mackenzie bashed one in right at the end, didn't he? That was it's just a scene. Obviously, you weren't going there to expect an easy win. And I remember, I think they didn't play a particularly strong team for the first half, but then the second half, I think they brought on like Ronaldo and Rooney and a few others, and then suddenly it was like a good team. It was just too late; they couldn't do anything. So
I remember that. It was
really,
it started off a run of probably about 8 or 9 games where we were unbeaten, and it was looking like we might, beat the drop. But then obviously Fulham happened, didn't it? But I think it was weird because apologies to anyone if I have mentioned this previously, but I had a job interview in Manchester the day before.
Really?
And it was actually in Norwich, which is near Manchester. And I always remember the hot footing it back to Norwich on the train, which as everyone that's been on that train journey will know it takes about 7-8 hours, doesn't it, to get across the country. And
is that the Liverpool Lime Street one?
Yes. Yeah.
I know the one.
Yeah. How many people at Norwich Station do you reckon's got on the wrong train? Because it's Liverpool Lime Street and Liverpool Street, isn't it? It's bizarre. But anyway, I think just obviously remember the interview first and foremost. But the game was absolutely fantastic. It was definitely one within the sort of top 3 or 4 of my supporting life, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
Great. Morgan?
So, by the time this episode goes out, the controversy of the fan zone what was that you just popped in your mouth?
Bit of popcorn.
Oh, it's like watching a movie. Is it a thriller? So, by the time this episode goes out, the controversy of the new fan zone that's upcoming. That sounded really professional, didn't it? I mean, obviously, being parts of a mobile pizza company, what would you create in your own fan zone, and what would you include and why?
So, I think a good fan zone, having some good local food and drink suppliers, I think would be a good start. Get some live music in, something that's, somewhere it's like a genuine place to meet before the game, get a bit rolled up, excited for the game, and just really bring a bit of atmosphere into the stadium, as you're going in, if you know what I mean. Like I think you as fans, like I've noticed recently, I was just at the game the other day, and the night games, they always used to do the lights, get everyone going, play a bit of dance music and stuff like that, and they stopped doing it. And I just think, the atmosphere is so flat. And I know obviously stuff's going on at the moment, but if we had, that area, you can have a couple of beers or a couple of drinks or whatever, bit of food, maybe a nice pizza, even though brick pizza's can't really.
You can do what you want, mate.
Yeah, political. But yeah, and then just like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just something that just gets the fans going before the game. And I think that, it's a bit uplifting, and hopefully that would be a positive on the general support of the game.
I think so.
Bon Jovi constantly on repeat, as in the band play, as in the band being in what's it called when you're in an in-house band? What are they called again? What's that when you're in-house?
I know what you mean, but I can't think what it is.
Resident band.
Resident band.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi, resident band. Tigers.
Tiger
Trapeze
beer.
artists. No, tigers.
Oh, is it actual tigers?
Yeah, just walking around with a
like on a leash or something.
No, because that's
talking expense no spared here then.
I mean, we've got Mark and Tanasio now, so we can do what we want, can't we? We'll have a Norwich Eye. So,
Right.
you know, that's
Yeah,
sort of
I
very
haven't really thought outside the box here, really. I've just gone standard, like what you'd expect
You
from a
have.
normal fan zone, really.
That's okay, because I'm slightly tapped, so it doesn't really matter. Jez, what about you?
Well, it's funny actually, because I think the thing that when I saw all these plans that come out last week, I was thinking, why can't they allow local businesses like Chris's or like a local brewery to come in and set up their pitch and allow them to benefit from these fan zones? It's about money, isn't it? It's about what they want to get the revenue, but surely that would be more.
Though, isn't it?
It's a community thing. Exactly, it's a community thing. I think it would be more. It'd be less clinical than the club
100%.
doing it. And that's no disrespect to the club. These guys are the professionals. They know what they're doing. They do it week in, week out. So I think there should be set pitches for a brewery, for a food provider, for I don't know, as you say, a band. Why not? So yeah, I certainly think that would be for me, that's what they should have done. But whether they do or not, who knows? We will see.
You know what? Like a boa constrictor, one of those sort of big snakes that you put on people.
It's turned into a circus.
I mean, have you seen the football on the pitch? We've got a clown running the. I didn't say that.
Oh,
right. Moving on.
Chris, I told you there's nothing to be nervous about.
And I was worried about saying something out of line. No, I think you've got to put your foot right in it there.
Yeah.
Right, moving on.
It won't be edited. So tell us more about this is to you, Chris. Tell us more about your on the road pizza experience, and where have you found yourself?
So it's kind of come, I guess, from its origins. It was just like a COVID thing, and we were just doing the village halls because there was nothing was open, so we were essentially being a mobile takeaway essentially. And then once the world opened up a bit, soon learned that village halls were not the way anymore because everyone was going out. So we got into pubs, and then it just grew again into events, weddings, and now we're doing like large scale events. And that's crossed. We don't travel further than Norfolk and Suffolk essentially. We have been actually into the fires of hell recently, doing the Ed Sheeran gigs at Portman Road. So I apologise. To be honest, you'd probably look around. I'm just noticing that I'm wearing blue. You'd probably think I'm an Ipswich fan talking now.
No,
but it's kind of just gone strength for strength, and we've just been everywhere. And it's been fun meeting loads of new people.
It's amazing.
It's fulfilling, very fulfilling.
Yeah. Well, we know you're not an Ipswich fan because you got your wits about you, so that's absolutely fine. I think no, that's great, and I think we saw a lot of that around here in Hertfordshire when we went into that sort of COVID lockdown. There was all these sort of food vans that were setting up and putting themselves out on social media, and we used it a few times. It supported the local community at the time, but you're right. I think that has moved into sort of the pub sector. Is there sort of any pubs that you go to on a regular basis that you could name drop?
So the Oak Pouring Land is definitely a good one for us. We literally go there. We've got such a good following there. We'll turn up there and we're doing easily 100 covers every time. It's like on a Tuesday night, so there aren't many restaurants doing that, on a Tuesday night. So it's nice to go there and do that, have the support. Can't knock it.
And you've got less overheads as well, haven't you? You haven't got, that massive sort of...
Yeah. Some places, it swings and roundabouts that, because some places have pitch fees and stuff like that. And if you do well, you could sometimes look at it and go, could have hired a shop for a month just off that. You know, some of these places are taking up to 20% and you do a good day and you're like, oh, hang on a minute, I could have had like my own bricks and mortar for that. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. But yeah.
Is it wood-fired pieces?
You cover the entirety of Norfolk, right? Because I mean, I met you in Fakenham.
Yeah.
So do you go all the way to like Lynn, around that part of the Norfolk, like Hunstanton?
Yeah, we'll literally cover it all. As you know, chasing the Yankee dollar, as they say.
Yeah. But no, it's brilliant, and also I mean, like I've tasted your pizzas, and they are very good. So you know, it's good that you're getting yourself out there, and I suppose just off the back of that, how would anyone want to contact you for events or rocking up to anything? What's the best way to get hold of you?
So my website address, eastcoastpizzacompany.co.uk, that has all my details on there, phone number, email. There's actually an inquiry form on that website for private stuff. If you're looking for a private catered event, you can literally fill that out and that will come through to my booking system, and I can get back to you with a quote. Nice and easy.
Brilliant. That's really good. Okay, Morgan, I can't believe you wrote this question.
I wrote all of these questions.
It's
such a Morgan question. I don't even know why.
Did you ask ChatGPT for some of these by any chance?
No, they're all off the top of my dome. Yeah. Every single one of these, every single one, and even including the random question of the week, is because I forgot to tell you about that on purpose. We'll come to that. So, if NCFC were a type of pizza, if NCFC were a type of pizza, what would it be and why? And what sort of toppings would you include?
Topics.
The hot topic pizza. Oh Christ! So I had thought about this. I thought margarita, because we're going to ignore what's happening now with the club, but I've always thought Norwich is a good run club, and a margarita is a solid foundation to any pizza, and a good run club needs a good foundation, and that margarita is it.
You really have thought about that. That was so like almost like PR. That was beautiful, wasn't it, Jez?
Yeah, it was.
I did think along the lines of like, oh, could I add something spicy or like to show spark or something? But you know, at the moment we don't have it, so we've just got the foundations.
Very good.
So, how do you say? Is it
Enduya?
Enduya. That's become quite a fashionable topping, hasn't it?
Yes, it's to be honest, it's delicious in pizza, and I would say pasta. Like if you're going to do pasta with like tomato sauce, very good.
What is it? Spicy sausage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a sausage meat, but it's soft, and you can just like almost break it up, crumble it, put it over the pizza. Spread it. Yeah, spreadable.
That's what we had when we had Borgia Saints was our Enduya.
No, yeah.
Why are you shaking your head?
We have no idea. We have no idea anymore.
Never thought I'd sit here talking about pizzas, Norwich City related pizzas.
Yeah,
a year ago.
That when I started the business.
I mean, come on, we spent nearly an hour talking about sausage rolls with the Canary guys.
Yeah, true.
So why not pizzas with a guy who makes pizzas for a living?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Oh God, what would be yours? Guys? Oh, you okay? Me. I don't know. I was just thinking of players' names that you could sort of like adapt to like be pizza toppings. What about Darren Breedy?
Breedy?
As in like brie, the cheese. So you could have like brie on top. I don't know. Trying to think of other ones, but no, I don't know really.
Emmy and Julia.
Yeah. Nelson Olive Vieira.
Oh, that was good.
Well, maybe we can put that across to the listeners, if all 5 of them. If you can think of any pizza related puns.
Three, because you supported the River End. You supported the River End thing, so we've lost 2.
Yeah. It's a shame.
So what I'd have it'd be Hawaiian, because people don't really know what to do with pineapple on pizza, do they? And really, right now, people don't really know what to do with Norwich City Football Club. So there you go. I know it's Chris. I can see Chris stifling a grin.
I think I thought I was going to be really like reserved on slagging the team off too much, but yeah, you're doing it for me anyway. So
Here we go. Right, let's move on with this madness. What player passed the?
What are you laughing for?
I've just read it. Right, I'm going to read it out as is. So, Chris, what player, past or present, would you have next to you in the pizza truck, sweating over getting those damn fine pizzas of yours looking and tasting superb? Oh my God.
Again, had a bit of thought about this one, and I went with Grant Holt because I think he's a little grafter.
He's a grafter, but he's a pie man. Not little either. Because we've had this conversation with Grant Holt at Amazon, another plug for a previous episode that we did. I asked Jez to ask Grant what his favourite type of pie is. Jez, do you remember?
Yeah, it was the Scotch pie.
And what's in the Scotch pie?
Beef and onion sort of thing, isn't it? It's like a circular sort of deep bend feel thing.
What did you say again?
A steak and kidney, but with a little bit of tomato sauce dropped on it.
He didn't like that at all, did he?
Nah, he wasn't a fan.
I think the only trouble is with Grant Holt, Chris, in your wagon, I've seen it, is the space. I just don't think there's enough room for you both to work together that well.
Get a Paul McVeigh in there or something then. He was a little one, wasn't he? We love you, Paul McVeigh, and if it's quite all right, despite your lack of height.
Lovely.
Can you not remember that?
It's usually Morgan that does the singing.
Can you not remember that chant?
Yeah.
You're the first person that's ever sung.
Cross the ball and we'll score.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love this. You're the first guest that's ever sung. Is that right, Jez? I'm pretty sure Chris is the first person that's ever sung at us.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Even when we had the singer on the other week, he didn't even sing, did he? So.
Well,
no, that's brilliant. Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
I'd have Wes Houlihan in there because he's a wizard, as we all know. He works well in tight spaces. He'll was he left-footed? Just left-footed, wasn't he?
Yeah, he only had that 1 foot. If he was 2-footed, he would have been the best player in the world.
Yeah, exactly. He just had that 1 foot. So I'm just thinking, do you spin pizza dough around your hand like that, just one way? Would you do it? You got some.
Does it have to go one way? Does it? To be fair, I would only move it one way. Yeah.
You see.
Weird, yeah. So it would go like clockwise.
So that's pretty much like Wes. So I'm throwing Wes into your van.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I'll take that. I'll take any cameo in the pizza van.
What about Jez?
David Fox.
Come on down.
Oh, well, I thought you were asking for my Norwich player. But yeah, I'll come down and do a shift with you. You know what's hit.
Actually, you don't actually know that we will actually do this, Chris, and we'll film it because that's what we do.
We're actually thinking about doing a Christmas episode, aren't we? Where we were saying a burger, but we could do a pizza, couldn't we?
We do a Christmas pizza as well.
There
do you? I
Yeah.
can see how this is working out.
Yeah, that could be on the cards. Here we are.
I can see it. I can see what happens, Chris. What happens, Chris, is Jez gets this shark-like look in his eye when he has a plan. His eyes just go black, and he just goes just like that. And then all of a sudden, like he'll be messaging someone, emailing them without telling me what.
Good. I like that.
He just goes
in. Get it done.
He smells blood.
Things cemented in. No messing about.
Look at
Move
him.
with purpose.
See it right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Me in it, or was it you? I think it's you in it, Morgan.
Yes.
Do you want me to read it?
You've sung at us, and now you're doing a job for us. Are you trying to take over the Well, yeah. This is our whole shtick. Do you want to basically do you want to ask you?
I'll let you carry on then.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay.
I'm gonna look a bit mental if I read the question to myself as well.
Don't worry. Me and Jez have been doing this for way too long. If we should have died, it should have died by now, but it keeps on going. Should have stopped. So if you and Delia could collab on some weird hybrid pizza style mashup, what would it be and why?
This is horrible, this one, because Delia is like renowned for sort of
roast
home cooking, isn't she? So did you just say roast dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, she teaches us to boil an egg.
That's how it's gonna have to go. And I am not saying people should go out and do this, and I'm definitely not saying it's going to be on the pizza truck anytime soon. But roasting a pizza, like I'd think like gravy base with chicken or turkey with some cranberry and stuffing, I guess. I don't know. I feel sick thinking about it.
When I wrote that question, I was like, that's exactly what I thought in my head. I thought gravy
I just
boats.
thought like I was thinking like cottage pie. I was like, that's just even weirder, you know. It's like,
Just remember.
Hang on, I've got an idea for you that might rescue this whole thing. What are those pizzas that are basically like shells? You sort of fold them over.
Calzone.
Oh, calzone, yeah.
Yeah, calzones. So some kind of like, I can't believe, why are we even talking about this? Like, this is seriously ever going to happen. Like, I'm pained to say this. Some kind of like calzone, sort of like did Delia ever make mac and cheese? Is that a thing that she'd do you think?
Sounds horrific, Morgan.
Like a mac and cheese calzone?
I was just thinking like a Yorkshire pudding base back onto the roast dinner. Skip out the dough and make some like flat Yorkshire pudding.
Now you talk my language.
I hope not.
Basically just made a Yorkshire pudding wrap, really.
Oh my God.
This has descended into absolute madness, isn't it? So I think like a calzone with some kind of like almost like a toad in the hole, like a whole like bunch of how do you say it? Nduja and broccoli.
Bless you, by the way.
Thanks.
Bless you.
Is that Fiona?
Yeah, she just sneezed twice.
Yeah. There's a cold.
Carry on.
That's it. That's all I've got. And Nduja with broccoli in that calzone with obviously loads of Parmesan cheese. Any thoughts?
Yeah. Not really, to be honest.
You both look shell shocked by this concept.
Lost the wheel, yeah.
That's a hard one to make good.
I think you've got the talent, Chris.
Well, I appreciate the belief you have, but yeah. But saying that, like I said, we do the Christmas pizza, and that essentially is a bit of a roast dinner on a pizza, and it is tomato base with the mozzarella. Then we have prosciutto, turkey, cranberry, and then little broken up bits of stuffing over the top. And that is what the Christmas pizza is. And it actually is pretty good. I just think when you add gravy and stuff like that, it's going a bit far with cheese.
Yeah. You don't want to go down that path. So basically we're going to plumb this episode out to the club and get you a priority spot in the fan zone alongside Bon Jovi and a guy with an anaconda.
Yeah, and a few clowns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry, they're on this podcast, mate. So
okay.
Set you up for that one.
It's me, innit?
It is.
Chris, what is the best and the worst item or items of food that you've ever had at a football match?
Do you know what? The last home game I went to, I actually had a sausage roll for the first time at Carrow Road, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, to be fair. I was actually shocked. I don't really think football food is particularly ever amazing. And that's why you need the food trucks outside. But yeah, I get it. It's on the go. It's easy to manage. It's just heated up and they chuck it out, doing numbers. Totally fine. The worst, I don't think I've ever had anything so bad that I'm like, oh, that's terrible. But I think solid memories of just buying pies, and there's nothing wrong with them. I've just got no patience, and I'll try and smash into it the minute I've got it, and then I've just scalded the whole of the inside of my mouth for the whole game. And it's not happened once. With some of my mates I used to go with, it was basically becoming a recurring comedy act, basically, of me just trying to eat a pie. But I swear to God, these pies stay so hot. You can wait till half time and they're still like pretty damn warm.
Yeah.
As Alan Partridge would say, it's hotter than the sun.
Yeah.
I just made it. Back humour. I just made an Alan Partridge quip that Jez got. I hope some of you, all of our 3 listeners at home, got that.
Yeah.
I think it's good that we're incorporating Alan Partridge into a Norwich City podcast. It's great.
Have you seen the new series?
It's great.
No, is it out already?
So funny.
It's all our night.
Oh, it's good, is it?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I didn't like. Was the one previous where it was like he was doing the piss take when he had the what's it called? The One Show. But he was doing like a mock of that, wasn't he? But I wasn't a massive fan of that. It was okay. I mean, this is brilliant, and it's obviously because Lynn's back in it as well, isn't she? Which is amazing.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
I don't think it's hard to top the first 2 series, isn't it? The talk show one, and then Alan Partridge bouncing back. Them 2 series are golden.
Yeah, definitely. What about the worst? So what's the worst food that you've had? Sorry, Morgan, I interrupted you.
No, it's fine. Go on, Chris.
Well, I just think, I don't really know, because I've literally only had pies and sausage rolls now. Like I said, I just have to relate it to the worst experience.
I had a hot dog once, not a hot dog, hot dog at the Emirates, by the way, that cost me 12 quid. And it was, you could have literally used it as a baton.
So bad, isn't it?
Got an Arsenal fan sitting in the other room. She said it's the best hot dogs you've ever had at the Emirates.
I tell you what, I've had I had a really crap burger at Charlton.
Crap burger at Charlton.
It was just like a like, I don't even know if it was meat, bit of cheese, like a cheese slice, and then it's like crap sesame bap, and it's like what, £6? I know it's not loads, but it's still just like Willie's Pies. However, at Carrow Road, had one the other day. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, I had one earlier this season. Great.
Yeah.
Are they new at Carrow Road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were different when I went there the other day.
We're basically gonna. I mean, now we've said that, they have to basically sponsor our podcast, I think, Jez, don't they?
Oh, mate, Chris is going to do
that. I'm sure Winnie's would love it.
You sidestepped that one, Chris.
Hey, they've got the pies at the game already. I'm still waiting for Norwich to invite me down. I've emailed them a couple of times. They don't reply to me.
Don't worry, we know the feeling.
Yeah.
Right, Morgan.
There's no Hobbs barred on this episode tonight.
And the worst thing is, Ipswich are constantly asking me to do stuff there.
Moving swiftly on.
Where you loved.
What was the worst food you've ever had, Jez?
Well, I have to mention it, the hot dog. That's easy. So there's a gentleman by the name of Norman who operates a food van outside Luton Town called Caribbean Foods, and he does the best goat curry that you're ever going to taste in your life. Goat curry and all of the trimmings as well. And funny actually, he went on a stag do in, I think it was Magaluf, and got pictured, and they all thought it was Morgan Freeman. It's actually in the news. So if you type in Morgan Freeman Luton or something, it'll come up. He does look like Morgan Freeman, but I think once you've had a few beers on the stag weekend, I think you probably looks even more like Morgan Freeman. So no, he's a really nice chap. He had a van on the high street in Luton for years, and actually came in when I was working. Where I did work in Luton, he used to come quite a lot with his van,
right.
And because we held functions and stuff for football tournaments, etc. And was always like they were queuing down the road for him. He was amazing. So yeah, that was quite an easy one for me when you said that. Morgan, I think it's time for the next question.
We can tell I wrote this as well. So Chris, picture the scene. You're sourcing ingredients for your next pizza supremo from the Amalfi Coast in Italy. It's a hot day, so you fancy a San Pellegrino. There are other soft drinks available at a local bistro. You head in, you order your drink, and you grab a seat. A moped rolls up, and it's a former Norwich City player. Who would you share that tranquil late Italian afternoon with, and why? Jez's face.
I don't know. Probably go that old Huckabee.
I knew you'd say Huckabee.
Don't say Huckabee. I think he just looks like a cool bloke. I could definitely have a few beers with him. Easy. I'd love to, you say player, but I'd love Farker to turn up. I'd love to talk to him, and I've got so many questions for that last period before he obviously left. I want to know what happened, because I reckon there was a lot more going on than what we knew about, because it all fell apart and something was going on. I'd just love to know.
I think that tranquil late Italian afternoon, it has to be a couple of cultured individuals or a player like Daniel Farke.
I see where you're going. Yeah.
Daniel Farke is a great shout because he's cultured, and so I feel he appears as cultured. So I feel just it would be perfect. Another pod drop would be Tim Closer. I'd have Tim Closer there at the Amalfi Coast, enjoying a soft drink as the sun dips, and we're just looking out over just thinking wistfully about, you know, those great days when, you know, under Farker. It's almost like I'm there now. When I wrote that question, which was late last night, I just felt like I was on holiday. It was it's really good, Chris. I'm really grateful. Yeah, I am. Sorry, I'm okay. Back in the room. Jez, what about you?
Dear Mercy Mbakani.
Wow, that is from downtown with a 3-pointer.
No, not obviously he'd be great, but as soon as you were reading that question out, I had visions of. Do you remember the first ever kit launch we did with Araya, which was the Italian kit maker, and they had the moped coming in, and it was all the Italian music and stuff.
That was
who was the player that was driving the moped? We've already mentioned him tonight.
It's Holt, wasn't it?
Houlihan.
Was it?
So that would be my choice, just based on that. So yeah, I think
you sounded quite emotional then. You sounded quite emotional, like you thought about it. You've been there.
Yeah, it was a good kit, wasn't it? It was. I think it was that sort of time when we didn't really think. It was under Paul Lambert, wasn't it? It was the first season we got back to the Premier League. And I don't think we thought.
It was just a really good video shoot because it was really fun, and the whole thing was just like, you know, they didn't take themselves too seriously, but they had that cohesion.
I don't know if this has ever been. Sorry to interrupt. I don't think whether this has ever been proven, but I don't think there was many before that. I think nowadays every club does it, don't they? Every single kit that gets released, there's a kit video. I don't think before we did it, there was actually any club that did it.
Yeah, I can't think of one. And also, our videos were quite tongue-in-cheek. And like, I think back then they were it was perfectly well done. Do you remember that Nathan Redmond one when he was in the high vis? And he was I remember sat bored letting people through as the security guard.
Yes, actually, but I remember the Robert Snodgrass one where he's in the kit where it's so he's got it's the yellow kit with the green bits on the side, the Aviva one, and then we actually released it the game before the end of the season, which was really bizarre for Norwich. But anyway, he's playing football, and then some kids come and start playing, and he goes, "Fancy a game, lads?" like that. And then in the Man City, when we played Man City, we actually beat him 3-2. He's standing in the tunnel for the game. So obviously facing everyone's really serious like they are. And he just turns around to Yaya Toure and goes, "Fancy a game, lads?"
Brilliant.
So, yeah. Robert Snodgrass, in it. What a character he was.
He doesn't come up on this podcast more than near enough.
Well, and he used to play for Luton, so you would have thought he might have done. Anyway, I've lost the last question. Here we go. So, Chris, what's next for East Coast Pizza? Any new styles or recipes, or any plugs or shout outs that you want to throw out?
What's next? To be honest, I've got my first kid coming at the end of the month. So
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I am just continuing as normal. Saying that, I'm always scheming. But yeah, I say I'm going to make more time to do other stuff, and then I'll fill it with some other thing. You know, I'm currently making a CRM for caterers, which is like a in-house booking management thing. So I've been working pretty tirelessly on that. Literally, I've got my other screen behind this laptop, and it's just sat there now. So yeah, I'm busy. But East Coast Pizza Company is still going strong, and literally we're taking bookings now still for next year. We have still got some spaces. Like I mentioned earlier, you can get on the website. We've also got the social medias, which is at East Coast Pizza Company. Yeah, pop-ups will be going as usual, and yeah, I think that's about it. Shout out to all my staff. Woo!
Thanks. No, that's good, and best of luck with the projects, and particularly any sort of future events you got coming up as well. Particularly the impending birth of your child is probably the biggest one of the lot, isn't it? Let's be honest.
It's a big event, yeah.
When's he or she due?
It's the first. Pardon, sorry.
When are they due?
Looking at the end of the month. So I think we're going for a cesarean now. So it's looking the 27th. So it's coming very soon.
Amazing.
I was about to joke, going, it's an event. It's the biggest event of the year, but it's the event that I definitely will not make any money on.
As if you just said that. And Jez won't edit that out. Everyone will see.
Yeah, speaking from experience, I can tell you that is 100% correct.
The only reason I say joke like that is because everyone's like, your life's about to change and you're about to be a lot poorer.
Yeah. Not
that's all the comments I've had, really.
That's not true, Chris. Your life has
and
got
sleep as much as I can now, because
I would. I would. Yeah, in the first few years.
Another one that I thought was funny: sit in a room and just appreciate the silence.
Ironic that you got a set of drums behind you.
I'm quite excited about teaching he or she the drums.
They'll be gone. They'll be gone. If you still got that drum set in a year, I'll be amazed.
Well, we've already said that we've pretty much run out of space in the house.
Yeah.
So they probably will be the first things to go.
That's it. All right, Chris, thank you so much. I'm gonna
no, thanks for having me.
Not at all. I'm gonna hand you over to, well, actually, before I hand you over to Morgan, is I think you did just give out a shout out to a few people. Is there anyone else that you missed that you want to give a little shout out to?
I guess being a Norwich City pub, it's because I'm just thinking who's going to watch it. I'd say my Chroma High mates. Shout out to them because they will watch this. And also, High? Yeah, I went to Chroma High.
Changes
and
everything.
Also, sorry,
that's fine, no problem. Carry on.
And also the guys in Latania, because I know that. So Latania, I used to live a place in France that I used to live, and I know they'll be watching that as well. So.
Okay. Best fish and chip shop in Chroma?
What's it called? I've forgotten the name of it now. I can see it.
Describe it.
Does it begin with M?
Mary Jane's?
Mary Jane's, that's it.
You can't put words in his mouth.
Yeah.
You can't put what? Look at you.
It was in there.
2-1 Morgan.
It's not though, is it? Because I'm not playing your.
To be honest, game. Growing up, that's the only place we ever went. So I don't really know where else you'd go.
Well, you got two, and you got Mary Jane's or number one. Morgan loves number one. I love Mary Jane's.
That's not.
I'm 2-1 up. So that's the most important.
You could probably get fish and chips at the Red Lion as well if you're feeling really spicy.
Probably, but why would you when you got such a popular and fantastic fish and chips shop in Chroma already?
Yeah.
Anyway, Morgan, over to you.
Right, Chris.
Oh, there you go. Actually, before you do,
this is the surprise.
There you go. Before you do, that's a fish and chip pizza. There you go, Morgan.
No, you don't do that. We know this. We know that this fish and chips is my sacred meal, Chris, and you don't go off piece with it. Sorry, Jez. Anyway. This is the random question of the week. I ask you a random question. Jez didn't explain it, so I'm having to do the legwork. Bear with me. I have to do a chair spin. Random question of the week to our 3 listeners. So, dough is the primary ingredient of pizza. It's also a catchphrase of one of cartoon's most famous characters, Homer Simpson. Which Simpsons character would you like to see in charge of Norwich City and why?
Uh,
Now that, I think that's one of the best we've ever done.
It's up there for sure.
That was a good link.
Oh, crikey. Get old Mo in there or something like that. It'd be funny. Holding a gun to everyone. Sideshow Bob, that would be the real fun thing to watch, I think. Just planning to probably murder the other team. I don't know.
It's taking its out, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm just trying to remember Simpsons characters, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know. That's just difficult. You really want something from me, but I just have nothing.
It was the monorail guy.
I've got Jez to fall back on because he has to deal with this every week. And so his mind, basically the beginning of these podcasts, is constantly thinking one step ahead of me. So he's probably planned already. Go on, Jez. What have you got?
Yeah, so who was the monorail guy? I think he was only in one episode.
Oh,
I don't actually know if he had. Yeah, I don't actually know if he had a name or whether he just called Lyle Lanley. Lyle Lanley, a monorail salesman. It would be him because it was just so sort of out of it, wasn't it? It was just out of this world, and he promised such a massive thing that was going to be brilliant for Springfield and all of this, and it turned to shit.
So you wouldn't.
We're not getting invited back to the club after this episode.
No, tongue in cheek. I mean, it's got to be someone. It's got to be someone like Burns, and he runs a tight ship. So yeah, that would be
excellent.
Go on,
I
Morgan.
would say Principal Skinner because much like you said earlier on about margaritas steadying a ship, always kind of like just keeping it going, keeping it afloat, keeping it together despite the pressure from his mother. Principal Skinner for me.
Not Ned Flanders.
Oakley dokley. That's more like Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
He'd be the coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, gents, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure, Chris. Good luck with everything. Hopefully at some point I can come and try some of your pizza as well.
Yeah, please do. That'd be great to see you in person.
Yeah, 100%. No, it's been great. So just for everyone else watching, you can like and subscribe for more great content on YouTube. Please follow us on social media as well, Facebook, Instagram, and X, and TikTok. I always forget TikTok, Morgan. And we are proudly supported by Master Steel and Pie Design. I've been Jez Davies.
You didn't click the like and subscribe thing for it to come up to go. Perp.
What that?
Yeah, that.
No,
that's
good.
So you can like and subscribe. If you see that thing at the bottom, you can do whatever it says because it happens because the internet. I've been Morgan Hewitt and long-suffering one at that.
I've been Chris from East Coast Pizza.
I've been Chris from East Coast Pizza. Thank you.
Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.
Live long and prosper.